Gold? Well, you might be able to offer this reputation item. Today we will be farming the Dreadfang Venom Sac, which drops off of these spiders, and if you don't know where these spiders are spawning in at, then you go to Terracar Forest, and you can find them up along this little area right here, you can find them up here, you can find them down here, and you can find them over here as well. The only problem is we're not going to farm them up here or over here, we're going to just stick around here strictly. So they don't have a fast enough respawn time for you to be able to continuously kill them, so we'll be killing something instead to pass time in order to get these to respawn fast enough, basically. Or I guess just to waste time while they respawn. Anyways, this is a reputation item that we are farming. It is selling for about 410 gold on my server. I don't know if it's selling for any more. I'm trying to post more for more, but it hasn't sold yet. So I do know it's selling for 410 though, because I had farmed some up yesterday and they had all sold. Don't be confused with the large venom sac, because that is not what we are after. We are after the Dreadfang Venom Sac, which are two completely different items. And these mobs also drop nether web cloth, or nether web silk, I'm sorry. And that can sell for a decent amount on your server as well. It's going for about 10 gold per unit on my server, and I have 90 of it. So we're making a decent amount of gold off of the silk itself. Not necessarily a great amount, considering I've been farming this location for about an hour and a half now. And I've only gotten 90 of the silks, so if you're coming expecting a bunch of silk, then I will go ahead and apologize, because you won't get that much silk from this location. Anyways, the guys that we'll be killing to pass time while we wait for these guys, other mobs to respawn, would be these tree guys. If you have herbalism, then that's great, because you can make even more gold. Because you can just pick up these trees. Usually they drop loot, not always, but you can just pick up those trees, loot them, and they drop the Mote of Life, which is really handy to be picking up, just because you can sell it for even more gold. So you can make roughly 30 to 40k here in an hour, depending on your server and if these reputation items actually sell. I can't guarantee you that they'll sell on your server, but they have been selling on mine and another server that a viewer of mine pointed out, because he's the one that actually pointed this farm out to me. So they are selling on at least 2 servers, so I'd come out here, farm up a couple, check your server, maybe do an hour's worth of farming, post them up on your servers just in case they do sell and they all sell out. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want to farm up like 20 of them, sell out, come farm more, post them for the same price, and they just don't sell at all. If you get what I'm trying to put down there. Anyways, you can also kill... Oh, we're not there yet, my bad. Once we get to another point in this farm, you can also kill some other mobs that have a high chance of dropping some transmog for you. So if you are into farming transmog, then this wouldn't be a bad spot for you to go to. They are on a forced respawn as well, from what I have seen. So especially if you're into transmog, if you just wanted to stick in this little area right here, then you can, because the mobs that we're supposed to be killing should be respawning by the time you get done killing these webs. I think, see, it just forced respawn right there. You guys just saw that. So they do force respawn. They don't always drop a mob, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Not all the time it's a humanoid mob, sometimes it's a beast. So, or like a bird, I guess, or vulture. So there's that. Another thing to note is kill all the spiders first and then worry about killing these webs and the trees, because it's just a nice little route, I guess. But yeah, so if you're looking to make some gold, then this is definitely a location to try. Again, I can't guarantee you that it'll sell on your server, but I can guarantee you that it has sold on my server, and there is potential that it could sell on other people's servers as well. I don't know how I missed all of these spiders, but that's okay. For those who don't know what the Primal Life is or why it's so expensive or anything like that, it is a old world material that is used to craft some transmog, and for those who don't know, I play on Moonguard. So transmog is kind of a hot seller, and that means these primals should more than likely go. They're only going for about 250 gold, I guess 200 gold per unit. So they're not too terribly cheap, but they're there, you know. I'm still making gold off of them. Then another thing was you should be able to see roughly 100 of these Dreadfang Venom Sacks in an hour's worth of farming. I haven't actually farmed for a full hour straight, but from what I am picking up, you should be able to get about 100 of these Venom Sacks in an hour. I saw somebody else post these on the auction house, and they didn't undercut me or anything, but they posted them right alongside with me, and it turns out they had 102, so I'm assuming they farmed for an hour straight to post them and all of that. But as you can see, these guys have respawned, and we can start all over again once we get to the start. Alright guys, I do believe that is all. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, then please do. The first tier is supporting me, and I'll have exclusive content at some point, and then my second tier is I will help you make gold, and hopefully it will increase your gold per hour or gold per week by 100 or 2k, if not more. It just all depends on how well your server is and everything like that. But again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.